It wasn't always that way, right?
None at all.
Walk us back from the beginning of, your journey of where you are to how you got to where you are.
The beginning of my journey. Wow. I know before this we were talking. This is definitely a full circle moment. At the time of me recording this, I'm blessed. I own multiple six-figure businesses and I get to travel and help people. However, about a couple years back, you were actually interviewing probably definitely one of the worst and the lowest moments of my life. January 16, 2011, I lost my mom in a house fire. I was in culinary school, and this was before any of my businesses started. I moved my mom next door to me to take care of her because she was showing the early signs of dementia. And sometimes she would call me and things would be off before we moved her, and I would go back and forth. And I said, okay, I want to look after you. I want to love you. I want to do all the things, but you're a little far. So I moved her next door, and things were going pretty great. And then one day I heard this loud boom, like I thought a dumpster truck had literally like exploded or hit. I mean, it was extremely loud. And I opened my door and she was the exact unit across from me. And I just see windows bursting, flames coming out, and it's my mom's unit that's on fire. That day I lost my mom, my car, everything I owned. The fire traveled. It was the first fire of the new year. It traveled up. When the fire people got there, the people who were above us, they actually had to throw their baby down because it was just so strong. 8 units were affected, mine included. Everyone else lost material things, but yeah, that was the day that I lost my mom, and that was extremely tough. Red Cross put us in a room for a while, but there were times where we didn't have. And at this time, I wasn't necessarily born with a silver spoon, but when you're younger in your 20s, you got that lifeline, right? Like I'm not worried about nothing because I'm going through life. If it's something I need, I call on my mom. So that day, that lifeline was gone. And I'm sitting here in culinary school, like, what am I going to do? And I thought about it and I said, you know what? I know what my mom would want me to do. I know what God would want me to do. So I'm just going to keep moving. And it was, oh, make it. I caught 6 buses a day to get to school. I had to catch 3 buses to get to school. I had to catch 3 buses to get back to school. I remember going and applying for food stamps while I was working at McDonald's, and the lady telling me I made too much money. I'm like, ma'am, I'm part time at McDonald's. I don't have anything. How is it that we don't qualify? So we would literally get food from one of the local churches, one of the charity churches. My husband worked at Popeyes, and so if they had extra stuff left over for the night, he would probably bring home chicken, and I would take chicken and rice and add an onion and try to do anything I can, you know? And that's how life was like for us. But I made the best of it, and I never complained because I still had God. And I know that we all go through fires in life, but I tell people all the time the fire didn't break me, it just made me stronger.